Ontario schools are a major step closer to a strike tonight. The Canadian Union of Public Employees announced today that 50,000 education workers across Ontario could walk off the job in early November. Al Sweeney has the latest on this story.
Outside a school on the Hamilton Mountain today, some sympathy for CUPE workers threatening to strike to get a raise.
The teachers do deserve more money and everything going on. Even caretakers need more.
I do believe the government should step in a little bit and give them what they're looking for, just so we can keep all the kids in school and happy.
The union, representing 50,000 education assistants, school custodians, and administrators, says the Ministry of Labour has issued what's called a no-board report, a formal step meaning a conciliation board will not be appointed and a strike could legally start in 17 days. That's November 3rd. However, talks are continuing. CUPE official Laura Walton says the union started mediation this morning and they still want to reach a negotiated agreement. But she says education workers have taken forced pay cuts for the last 2 years, and now their wages are being eroded even more by high inflation. Education Minister Stephen Lecce says the government has made a reasonable offer and will remain at the table to make sure kids stay in class without interruption. The major item is wages. The government is offering an increase of 2% for workers making under $40,000 a year and 1.25% for others. The union is asking for a wage increase of 11.7% for everyone. The NDP's education critic says education workers need a raise.
We have a situation where people just can't afford to work in the education system, even though they love what they do. It's deeply disappointing that Doug Ford and Stephen Lecce have let things drag on to reach this point where the school year of our children is in doubt.
But there's also concern about the effects on children following COVID.
She just got back from being in remote for the last 2 years, so that would be a big impact on her.
It's crazy. Like, we just came off of 2-year pandemic and now the strike. I get, teachers do need more money and everything, but it's going to put a damper on our kids' learning.
So at this point, a strike deadline of November 3rd doesn't necessarily mean a strike will start then. The union and government are continuing mediation this week, and the union hasn't said anything about a possible work to rule or some other measure besides a strike. In any event, the union has to give 5 days' notice before any strike takes place.